I'm 22 years old now, but back when I was 16, I had already dreamed up a whole crop of plans for what I should have accomplished by the time I stand in the Dell tomorrow. Back then, I told myself that I should be gearing up to become everything from a neurochemist to a hobo journalist. I told myself that by now I would definitely be publishing my first book, and that by now I should have solved and saved myself from all the problems that plagued me as a child. Most of all, back then I told myself that throughout college, my hair would only get thicker. And well, clearly, none of this happened. Looking back, it was pretty absurd of me to put that kind of pressure on the future. But dreams like that were all I had as a kid. I was raised by a wonderful yet protective single mother and, well, Catholic guilt. So I was never really allowed to experience the world as a place where I could take full control over my destiny. That is, of course, until I came to Elizabethtown and fell into something so fundamental and so beautiful that as a kid, I honest to God had no idea it could exist. Freedom. Because at its core, our time at Elizabethtown College should have been the purest expression of free will we will ever experience. Where else on the planet can you stumble on campus and within days be friends or at least acquaintances with literally everyone? You want to take control of this place? You get to campaign for student government the day after you first arrive. You want to be on the radio? Well, fine, here's a time slot. Just try not to offend anybody. You don't like the student media? Well, that's fine. Well, here's a pile of cash. Start your own magazine. Truly, your only limits were time itself and your willingness to stress yourself out. And that is the greatest blessing we could have experienced in our young lives. We were simply allowed here. Allowed to succeed and allowed to fail, allowed to roar out our passions to the whole world, and allowed to fade into quiet and blissful anonymity. And this is the notion that I hope we all take away from E-Town the most. Because tomorrow, we are going to graduate, and almost immediately, the full unfettered force of adulthood will bear down on us. A whole slew of new responsibilities and obligations will spring up like weeds. Our new jobs, our grad schools, our inevitable and record-breaking student loan payments. All of these, along with a whole tiny cosmos of tiny other necessities, will become the reality that defines us. And we will meet these new challenges head-on, I have no doubt. It is only the time afterwards that worries me. For over the course of decades, this world can weigh you down. Outside of college, people find the enormity of the world to be too big of a force to push against, so some people take comfort in simply letting life crush them. Truly, this life can make you feel small and worthless and trapped. And truly, at the end, this life can destroy you. But it's not going to break me, nor any of you. Because hopefully, if your time at E-Town has shown you anything, it has shown you that no matter where you find yourself in life, no matter how difficult, awful, or great things get, you always have a choice. No matter what, you have the ability to escape, to make your life better, or to change everything simply for the heck of it. Truly, your only limits are time itself and your willingness to stress yourself out. And if there's anything I've learned in my time here at E-Town, it's this. Plans are fine, and silly 16-year-old dreams are okay, but in a lot of ways, life is far more beautiful if you simply let go and run with it. Just remember what your alma mater taught you above all else. You are all beautiful, you are all brilliant, you are all worthwhile. But above all else, and most importantly, you are all free. Thank you.